Howdy. So y'all must have heard the news that Kareem Hunt re-signed with the Cleveland Browns in light of the Nick Chubb placement on the injured reserve. Terrible news for Chubb. And how should you approach the Kareem Hunt signing or re-signing? It should not move the needle at all for you. The reports out of Cleveland by Mary Kay Cabot of the Cleveland Plain Dealer are that Jerome Ford is the number one guy, that Kareem Hunt is just going to be a change of pace back. He is going to be the number two, and that Hunt is not going to overtake Jerome Ford. That's not the plan at all. And the Browns have indicated that by a few things. Number one is they've given Jerome Ford 15 or more carries each of the last two games. Only Pierce Strong got a couple carries in game number 2. The second thing is that the Browns let Kareem Hunt go this offseason. Like, they said, yes, we will just roll with Jerome Ford as our running back 2, as our contingency. And Jerome Ford has played well in Nick Chubb's absence. Granted, against the Steelers, the 69-yard run looked pretty nice, but it was because Steelers' run defense is pretty bad. So, Jerome Ford, I think, is your running back 2, your typical volume running back 2 moving forward. And I'm not afraid of Kareem Hunt because the Browns have shown confidence in Jerome Ford. The Browns moved away from Kareem Hunt this offseason. And also because Kareem Hunt last year was really bad. He was 60th among running backs in true yards per carry. He was outside the top 40 in yards per touch. And that was despite being top 30 in juke rate and broken tackles. So this is a running back who was trying to make moves. Like, he was making effort, but he just doesn't have the speed and the agility like he did in previous years. Kareem Hunt is not a young pup. And so as a result, Hunt set career lows in fantasy points per game and yards per carry last year. So this is a player that he knows the system. It didn't take a lot for Kareem Hunt to be joining in for the Cleveland Browns. He knows the system, he knows the coaching staff, he knows the game plan, all that. But it is not an indication that Kareem Hunt is going to be taking over the backfield, or even, maybe he'll be used a little bit in the passing game. Kareem Hunt was top 25 in target rate among running backs playing behind Nick Chubb last year. So he may get some routes, top 20 in routes run among running backs last year. So he may play some third down work, but I wouldn't even anticipate in week 1, that Jerome Ford is going to be significantly eaten into by Kareem Hunt. I would just expect a little bit of third down work, and that's it. I would still lean Jerome Ford with the goal line work. So let's not get carried away. Kareem Hunt is not a must-add. He is if you're in a really deep league and you need, just a pulse, right? Someone with a pulse at the running back position. Kareem Hunt at least has a pulse now, but teams did not. He had an opportunity to sign with the New Orleans Saints. He had an opportunity to sign with the Indianapolis Colts, and those just did not materialize at all. And now it's Kareem Hunt back in Cleveland. He's not a must-add, but he's if you want to add, you can. So do not go out of your way. Do not waste a lot of fab budget on Kareem Hunt. It's okay. Like, life will be okay if you do not have Kareem Hunt on your fantasy team. Y'all have a great one. Until next time, good luck in the fantasy streets, everyone.